So I have just received the TriggerCam 2.1 from Highland Outdoors. So I'm going to do a little video about fitting it and getting it set up ready to go. So in the box we have got the TriggerCam, charger, little tool that you're going to need. It does come with a little setup guide as well to talk you through it. So in the box it's got lots of different sleeves, so they're all different sizes, and you need to find the one that fits your scope. So have a little bit of a play, see which one you think fits best. They do, I don't know if you can see, they do come apart. See, they're not fully attached. There's a little gap, and you want to make sure that you've got about a 2mm gap once it's fitted. So find your sleeve. This is the one that I found fits the best on mine. And then TriggerCam slides over like that. Then you want to use the little end of the tool. I can't show you. This side, there's just a little screw. Hang on. One little screw there that tightens it onto the scope. So I'm just gonna lightly tighten it. When you've completed it and you want to tighten it up properly, still don't tighten it too much because you'll over tighten it and you'll ruin the thread on it. So I'm just gonna lightly do it, and then I'm gonna have a play with it and obviously get it level and make sure it's right. So that's that done. Now on top, you've got two other bits there. So using the other end of the tool, just undo the bigger one. So the smaller one's got your charging point and your SD card. And then this bigger one has got, totally lied. The bigger one is the SD card and the charging point. I could cut that out, but we'll just keep rolling. The smaller one has a little wheel in it, which is what you can use to focus it. So that's that bit done. Now what we're going to do is turn it on, have a little bit of a look through it and see if we can get it level and get it clear. So you've got, on the side, you've got your on button and your record button. So it's on, ready to go. What you need to do is download the TriggerCam app, which looks a bit like that. We'll so turn the TriggerCam on. Am I pushing the right button? Oh, hang on. Just beeps. Hold it in, wait for it to beep, and a little blue light will come on. Now you need to connect to it via Wi-Fi. So go into your Wi-Fi. It will come up with TriggerCam. Connect to that. Back to the app. Comes up with a screen like that. And then just hit the little picture button. That looks very wonky. And it brings up a live view of what you're seeing, basically. So let's have a bit of a look. So what I'm going to do, bear with me, right, use this to prop it up on. Okay, so I can see that is very wonky. So quite obviously wonky now I look at it. Just going to loosen that. That looks better. So all I'm going to do, I'm just at home, so I've opened the patio door so I can look outside. I've actually got a garden fence at the bottom of the garden. I'm going to use that to sort of level my crosshairs on and try and judge and make sure it's level. Okay, so what I'm going to do, screen record. Okay, so now we've got it where we want it to be. So I'm going to use a little wheel on top to play with the focus. I'm going to insert a video of what I'm looking at on the phone so you get it's actually quite focused. So all you've got to do is roll the wheel on top to adjust the focus on it. It's probably better to do it, so zoom right in and then adjust the little wheel until, I think the best way I've found to do it is on the crosshairs, which you'll see, you've got the little numbers. Obviously you want them to be in focus. Like if I keep, so like that's going out of focus now. So you want to get it so those numbers and everything is really crisp and clear. I think that's pretty good. And then there we go. So pretty much, it's pretty good. So all it's going to do then is if I hit the record button, so it beeps once and it's recording, and then push it again to stop, and then you get beep, 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 which means that it's finished recording. So anything that I'm looking at through this scope, just hit record and it's going to record everything I'm seeing. Pretty easy, really. So I will try and get some footage when I'm next out. Make sure you pop your little cap back on top once you've got that focus right on the little wheel. Do that back up. Job done. There you go. I think it looks all right as well, actually. Not too bad. There we go, happy days. So I just thought I'd show you the settings. So you just go on your main screen, settings, top right corner in your app. You've got all these different settings. You can choose what resolution it records at. You've got volume recording, so you can have it recording your voice volume, what's going on or not. You've got a sleep timer, so you can get it to go into sleep mode after so long, or you can get it to go into shutdown mode after so long. So lots of different settings that you can have a look at and adjust. And then obviously on your main live screen, you've got your battery percentage in the top right corner, and also tells you that you've got an SD card inserted. If you fancy buying one, want to give it a go, don't think you'll be disappointed. I love recording stuff that I shoot. It's really difficult to record and shoot at the same time. You can't really record yourself, and yeah, so if you fancy getting yourself one, I will put the link in the description and a discount code. So you could use discount code Sarah10 and that will get you 10% off your purchase.